Hi everyone, in this video we're going to learn about a helpful tool that you can use for your class that will help you record your screen. This application is called Loom and it's free for you to sign up and use. Now when you go to sign up for this, you want to make sure that you use your Wagner email address because that's how you're going to get it for free. What this application is really great for is a way for you to record your screen and talk over it. So a great example would be having a PowerPoint presentation and talking over it so that way you can record and say what you want to say and have some notes on it. And then when you're finished with it, it's stored on Loom's website, but you can also download it and share it on Moodle, or you can share the link directly to the video in whatever capacity you usually share information with your students. So in this video, we're going to go over the basics of getting started. And right now you can see that I've gone to loom.com here at the top. And it would be best for you to use Chrome as your browser. There is a Loom Chrome extension that you can get. I already have it installed up here, but you can go to your menu here at the top and click on Window and look up extensions and search for Loom. And there's also a desktop application that you can download as well if you're more comfortable with that. But in this case, we're just going to use Chrome as our browser and log directly into Loom. If this is your first time trying to sign up for Loom, you would click on Get Loom for Free. And it would take you to this section here, and you can just enter your email address in here and make sure it's your Wagner email address to create a free account. Now, I've already signed up for Loom, so I'm going to go back to the main page here, and I'm going to just click Sign In. Here's my landing page for Loom, and I have videos that I've recorded previously here under All Videos, and here on the left-hand side under My Videos. And I can record a new video directly from inside of here, but you can see since I'm using Chrome and I've downloaded the extension for it, I can simply click on the Loom icon here and actually start recording directly from here. But we're going to just use the main landing page for Loom to record our videos just so you can see what it looks like. So if you want to record a brand new video, it's as simple as just clicking New Video, and that will bring up some options here. Now you can see that my microphone audio is on because this little line, squiggle line, is moving as I speak. So if I click on Screen and Cam, you'll see a little circle pop up at the bottom and there'll be a video of me recording. If you leave this option of Screen and Cam on, it will record the video with your screen and your video here in the lower left-hand corner. In my case, I'm going to choose to record with just the screen so you can see that that goes away, that video in the lower left-hand corner. Or if you wanted to not record your screen and just record your camera, you could then choose Cam Only, and that would just record your camera. Now you have two options here of what you want to record. So if you choose full desktop, it will record everything on your desktop, and you can choose whether you want to record everything, your whole desktop, or you can choose a specific application. If you choose current tab, Loom will just record that tab that you are currently on, and if you switch to other tabs, it will not show that on the video. I usually like to do full desktop if I'm recording a video, and I like to choose a specific application. That way I'm not showing everything on my computer. Now again, you saw my microphone audio is on. If it was not showing up, you could just toggle yours on. And if you had a separate microphone source, you can choose that from this list here. I'm only going to use my default for my computer, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Now you can see that I have this option unchecked. Now, normally you won't see this. You'll have this option to show advanced options. And if you click on show advanced options, you'll see that there are three more options here that you have to choose from. So right now I have use photo for screen only turned off. And if I didn't, by default, it is turned on. You'll see that even though I chose screen only here in the lower left-hand corner, my image here is showing up. Now I don't want that thumbnail showing up in my video. I prefer just the screen. So I'm going to shut that off by just toggling that off. The control menu is what's down here where you can control whether you start and stop the video, and I prefer to have that on the video. And a recording countdown will be when I start recording, you'll see that it'll count me down from 3, 2, 1. And I don't really mind that, so I'm just going to leave that one the way it is. So once we have all of our settings chosen, we can click Start Recording. And automatically it will come up asking me what part of my screen do I want to share. So my entire screen means This screen, if I minimize windows and I open up all different kinds of applications, it will see what I'm doing. If I choose application window, it'll allow me to choose from whatever applications I currently have open, and it won't record every single thing I have on my desktop. So in this case, I only have one application open, so I'm going to choose the first one here and click on share, and now it will give me a countdown for my video. So I can now go around to my video. I've chosen to share this application. So let's say I was sharing Moodle. I can click over here and talk over this video and kind of do whatever recording I wanted to do. And then here at the bottom, you have some controls. If I wanted to pause what I was saying, maybe I have a phone call or I need to excuse myself for a minute, I can click pause and then come back and continue the recording. I can also cancel this recording if I don't like the way that it's going, and I can also view some of my camera settings if I want to. In this case, it's just a very straightforward video, so I'm going to finish the recording by pressing on the little check mark here, and that will then copy. It says here the recording URL is in your clipboard, and it'll take you directly over to this page where you can now watch your video, listen to it, and make any changes if you need to. So if we press play, can now go around to my video. I've chosen to share this application. So let's say I was sharing. So you can see how Moodle is showing, and it is basically recording my screen, and it's very good quality, and you can see that it was very easy to do. Now here on the right hand side, you do have the option to edit your video. So there are some settings here that you can take a look at. If you choose, you can have comments on it. Comment email notifications, meaning anytime anyone comments on it, you'll get a notification. And these are just options that you want to either allow or not allow for your video. If you don't want the viewer to be able to download it, you can then toggle that off. In this case, we're going to leave everything the way it is, and I'm going to press cancel. Now there's an option here to trim your video. So if by any chance there's a part of the video that you don't like, that you'd like to remove, there's a simple trimming tool that you can use to cut out certain parts of the video. And the way that you would use that is click on the little scissor here that says trim, and that will take you directly into your video. Now, if you want to start trimming a specific part of your video, you can click start trimming, and then this little red bracket comes up where you can sort of pick and choose the parts that you don't want included. So if I size that up, and let's say this is the part that I want to remove, I just click on remove, and then if I want to trim another part of the video, I can click start trimming, and I can sort of move the bracket wherever I want it to start or wherever I want to get rid of that video. And then so if I click remove again, and I can keep doing this until I'm ready. I can also play back the video by clicking play. I can also cancel this, and it will go through the video and show me what I have cut out. Then once you're finished, you would click publish changes, and that will then re-upload the video with the changes that you've made. In this case, I just want to leave my video the way that it was, so I'm going to return back to my video, and it'll ask me if I want to discard my changes, and I am sure about that. The other option here is a custom thumbnail. If you like, you can create a custom thumbnail for your video. We're not going to do that in this video, but you do have that option if you choose to. And you can also do a call to action button, which will basically allow you to have a button in your video show up that could take you to another place. So let's say I was recording a training video, and at the end I wanted to click a button for somebody to make an appointment with me if they wanted or they had a question. I could click call to action and fill in all the information here of what the button would say. So I can say make a training appointment, put the link to where they would make that appointment. I can change the color and the text of that button and the style of it, and press save. And basically at the end of my video, there would be a button that would take the person to where they needed to go if they wanted to make an appointment. But for the most part, you're probably just going to use the basics of it, which is recording the video, maybe trimming it, and then sharing that video. So there are a few ways that you are able to share on Loom. When you record a video and it saves, everything is saved directly into the Loom website. So you'll be able to find that directly on Loom once you log in. But you do have the option, if you like, to download the video into a MP4. So if I click on download, it will automatically download my file for me. You can see that it made it into an MP4. And now I can put that file into my Moodle page if I like. I can share it via Google Drive and send that to whomever I'd like to send it to. I can also invite people if I like to see a video. Maybe I don't want to share it and I just want to invite specific people. I can click invite people and then put in those people's email addresses in here. And I can also choose how I want to share the link and that privacy. So link sharing, only people with the link can see my video, or public, it can appear in a Google search. I usually like to leave the stuff that I'm recording as, you know, only the people with the link can see my video. And this is where you would copy that link to then share with whomever you like. So if you'd like to copy this link, you can copy and paste it into Moodle and share it that way as well. So we can do that in this case. You can also get that link here under share. If you click on the little arrow, it'll take you here where you can get the link. And you can also get the embed code if you have a website that you are embedding this video into, or any of the social media platforms, or even your email as well. So in this case, we're just going to copy the link here that is provided for us. So I have my Moodle page here up and ready to go. And again, I copied the link again, and it says link copied. And if I go over to my Moodle page, I can then turn my editing button on and then click here, add an activity or resource. And I want to choose the URL option here. And here under name, I'm just going to do, and I can then paste that link directly into my page here. And I always like to make sure that this is flush up against the beginning of the external URL box, so there's no spaces. And you could put a description if you like, but you don't have to. And once you're all set, you click save and return to course. So if we were to click on and log in as a student, switch role to student, we can then click on the Loom link, and that will take us directly to our video that we can then watch. So there are multiple ways that you can share your video with students, and there's multiple ways you can share your videos with participants as well. So if you are not teaching and maybe you wanted to record something to send to a colleague, you can use this as well and share it either by inviting them to view it or by downloading it and putting that file directly onto Moodle. The way that you can do that on Moodle is you would do that any other way you would upload a file. So if you turn your editing button on, let me switch back from student here, and you turn your editing button on and you go to add an activity or resource, you can add a file. And then again, we'll do Loom file actually. And here under select files, we can search our computer to find that file. So I found that file from my downloads and I click upload this file, and you can see the file is here. And it's an MP4, and if I click save and return to course, I can then find the file here. So again, let me log in as a student. And I want to click on Loom file, and then it will download the file for me here, and I can play the video, and I can also view that in full screen if I want to and watch it that way. So we're going to go back into Loom here. So as you can see, this is a great little tool for you to record your screen and get some content out there. If you're not interested in, let's say, starting a WebEx session and recording yourself, this is another option that is very easy for you to do. So you can record your lesson and post it for your students to see, and it'll be a great way for them to have in case they need to refer back to it.